Guys, in this video tutorial I'm gonna show you how to install PostgreSQL on Docker. In these corona days we are all locked down at home and I would like to do something useful for everybody. So let's start. The thing is, last week when I was trying to install PLV extension to my local PostgreSQL, I received lots of errors, and after spending lots of time and wasting some time, I got frustrated, I got angry and decided to move to Docker instead of installing into my local machine. We all love Docker if you don't know it. If you once you know, then you will love it. So let's start. In order to do that, go to docker.com and install Docker if you don't have it. I have Docker, so it is installed and running on my machine, as you can see. Here it is. And the next thing is where to find these image files, which is on hub.docker.com, and there you can find many image files shared by different users. Also there are some official versions, and in this video tutorial I'm going to use this Docker image file from this user. So in order to install it, we need to run this command, which is going to download and install this image file to our Docker container. But instead of doing it that way, I prefer something else, which is basically running it directly to my machine. So if you run it, and if it's not yet pulled and installed, then it will first pull, then install, and then run. So it is a combined action, which I like more. So first thing, let's set a name. We need to give a name because this should be a unique name of your container. But it's optional, you don't need to give it. If you don't give it, then Docker is going to assign it automatically, and Docker has some nice and funny names. You can try it. And the other thing is, let's make it available on our local file system whenever we stop and remove the Docker container. So next time if you want to install again, we are going to use the old data, so there will be persistency and we are not going to lose it. The location for my folder, I think it is in users shared, something like that. Let's try users shared, and this is my folder. I know it is sound like typo, but it's not. Varlib PostgreSql and data. This is the virtual folder inside the Docker container, this thing. So the data that is stored in this folder will also be stored in our local machine. And then we are going to add some environmental parameters. First is user. Let's name this user Postgres, and also another one which will be password. Let's make a difficult password, test. And also let's add a Postgres database admin, which will be pgadmin. So one other thing is we can set a port, and after that I think we are all done. Now we can copy and paste the thing, and we want to use 10.2 version of this PostgreSQL image. So once we run it, it should be all good. Let's check if it is running. So this command docker PSA is showing the Docker containers running on your machine. Right now, as you can see, our Postgres is running here. Also there is RabbitMQ, which is also another requirement for my project, so I already installed that. And let's move to the next step. In the next step we are going to create a database which is going to be used by our project. So my database name will be docker exec. This means execute this command on the container name Postgres, and PSQL is the shell script that we want to run. And then we are going to say user will be Postgres. This is the normal user. And another thing is command. So command is create database LDA. So this is my database basically with owner should be Postgres, and encoding. You can't ignore this part, but if you have a specific encoding of your database needed, then you should set it to something else maybe. And finally, connection limit is -1, so anybody can connect. There's no limit. So this command should run by pgadmin, executed by pgadmin. Let's run it. Oops. Okay, so let's see if Docker container is really created the database. So we are going to say the Docker container name, and then we are going to say the user is Postgres, and again we want to run this shell as a normal user Postgres. And let's see what it says. Okay. Oh, okay, so forget adding PSQL, so we need to run it on term shell. So now we are under shell. Let's say L for listing the databases. Yes, we have databases, and change database LDA. And let's say list us the tables. Right now we don't have any table, so let's move to our project and run the script, migration script. This script is supposed to first locate what kind of scripts we need to run. These are the things. And the next thing is we are going to migrate these database tables. So run migrate. Woohoo! 2 scripts are executed. So the point is there should be now the tables. Yeah, my tables are here. So good thing is here this image contains PLV8, so you don't need to run PLV8. But if you need PLV8, all you need to do is this. Let's move to another database, and you just need to run create extension PLV8. So let's check if the extension is created. PLV8. Oops. And yeah, it's here. So we are all good and everything is running. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice lockdown day.